Hi, my name is Matt Heinz, founder and president of Heinz Marketing, ABM evangelist. We help a lot of our companies do ABM, but we also do it ourselves as well. If you're trying to get your organization better aligned around ABM, not just your marketing team, but the whole organization, a couple key things to do. First is think about ABMing yourself. The same way you're going out externally and you're understanding a complex buying journey involves this internal buying committee. CEB and Gartner now say there's 6.8 members of the internal buying committee for your buyer in a complex B2B purchase. That exists internally as well. If you think about an integrated ABM approach across sales, marketing, account management, finance, IT, every one of those organizations has to be bought off, not just in concept, but in execution. So to think of that as your internal buying committee and think through, okay, I can't just walk them through what the technology is. I can't just walk them through what the campaign is. I have to get them interested. I have to get them interested based on their needs, their outcomes, and really challenge their status quo on what they aren't achieving today and what they could with ABM. So the same way you're thinking about your external buying committee, you got to think about that in your internal group as well. And I think that you also have to be really clear with yourself as well as with the organization of what resources are being required to execute. Now, short term, that may be a pilot program, might be just like sort of documenting, stages and integration with existing tools between sales and marketing and sort of a proof of concept phase. But over time, execution is going to require people, it's going to require technology, it's going to require content. And I don't say that to scare you, but I think a lot of times we take on a new initiative in our organizations and we don't think about those things. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, we committed to these numbers, and then who's going to do it? And where's the money going to come from? And who's got content for this? So think about that up front, but do the math on what the outcome is for your organization as well. It's not just, well, let's do sales and marketing a better way. It's not just making sales and marketing more efficient. There's a real revenue and sales yield that you can get from ABM. We developed an ROI calculator in conjunction with Demandbase that can help you calculate the incremental lift in annual sales you can get with tighter integration between sales and marketing. And I think if you do that math based on your trailing 12 months of sales, you're going to see a specific sales number that can be incremental, that is high margin revenue for the organization, that your CFO is going to get excited about, that your VP of sales is going to get excited about. That number becomes a rallying cry for getting interest in the organization, getting companies bought off on this. So I think understanding your internal buying committee is important. I think being really clear about the resources required to execute and sort of selling internally with the end in mind, knowing what your objective is, putting a revenue and a monetary figure on that and using that as the rallying cry to get people aligned and bought off and start to execute.